Welcome to this episode of The Lever, where we'll be discussing the importance of creative thinking in business and how to make time for it. In this episode, we'll be sharing tips to help you start unlocking your creativity. I'm Justine, founder of Your Virtual Assistant, an agency where we help busy business owners delegate the noise to elevate their time through our team of VAs, virtual business managers, and virtual experts. We know the value in creating space for you to unlock your creativity. Making creative thinking a priority can have numerous benefits, especially if you find yourself spending your days being reactive rather than proactive. You didn't start your business so you could be a firefighter. So here's a few key benefits to keep in mind. 1, increased innovation. When you make time for creative thinking, you're more likely to come up with innovative ideas that can set your business apart from the competition. By being proactive and generating new ideas, you can create a strategic advantage that can help you stay ahead of the curve. Number 2 is better problem solving. Creative thinking will help you approach problems in new and unconventional ways. When you're able to see a problem from a fresh perspective, you're more likely to find effective solutions that you might have otherwise missed. 3, enhanced productivity. While this might seem counterintuitive, taking time for creative thinking can actually increase your overall productivity. By carving out space for creativity, you can avoid burnout and increase your mental clarity, leading to better decision-making and a more productive workday. 4 is improved team engagement. Prioritizing creative thinking will also benefit your team. By encouraging creativity, you can foster a sense of ownership and engagement among your team members. This will lead to a more positive and productive workplace culture. Number 5, finally, and most important, is increased customer satisfaction. Creative thinking can lead to better products and services, which can ultimately result in higher customer satisfaction. By focusing on innovation and problem solving, you can create products and services that better meet the needs of your target audience. Overall, making creative thinking a priority can help you approach your business in new and exciting ways. By balancing reactivity with productivity, you can stay ahead of the curve and ultimately achieve long-term success. Comedian and actor, and my favorite, Robert Williams, once said, "You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it." This is a powerful reminder that we all have a spark of creativity within us, and we need to make sure we don't let it fade away. Now for a tip on how to reclaim your own creativity. Most of us are born creative, but as we grow older, we become more cautious, analytical, and less willing to take risks. To combat this, it's essential to set aside time for creative thinking. We recommend blocking off 1 hour a day on your calendar as me time to allow your mind to wander and come up with new ideas. Start saying no to meetings and free up some space for this creative thinking. Finally, change your view by focusing on long-term growth, not just the short-term wins. One tool that we use for our creative thinking, because we use EOS, the entrepreneurial operating system, is they call it a clarity break. And I'll share a link to that tool in the show notes. Another tool that we've created can help you break free to work in your genius zone. How to break free to work in your genius zone is a guide that can inspire you to make more time for creative thinking. Again, check our show notes for your download link. Now let's move on to a question. What's holding you back from reclaiming your creativity? Is it not having enough time to dream? Are you not making a priority? Or you just don't have enough headspace? Whatever it is, take time to reflect on it, and then you can take action. Here's a few additional tips so you feel like you've achieved a win today by making time for your own creative thinking. Keep a notebook or journal handy. Creativity can strike at any moment, so it's important to have a place to capture your ideas. By jotting down your thoughts, you can quickly organize and build on them later. Take breaks throughout the day. Studies have shown that taking short breaks can improve focus, productivity, and creativity. So take a 10 to 15-minute break every few hours to stretch, walk, or if it works for you, to meditate. It can help you clear your mind and come back with fresh ideas. What's really helped me is to connect with other creative people. Surrounding yourself with other creatives will help you spark new ideas and collaborate on projects. Consider attending a networking event or joining an online group to connect with like-minded people. Finally, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or yoga can help calm the mind and increase your focus. By reducing stress and anxiety, you can create a mental space for more creative thinking. By implementing these tips, you can start feeling like you're achieving wins today, even as you make time for this creative thinking. Remember, taking the time to dream, ideate, and create is essential for long-term success in your business, so don't neglect your creative side. Finally, our action item for this week is to get the creative space you need to focus on what you do best. If you're feeling overwhelmed with tasks that are holding you back, consider delegating some of those to free up and elevate your time and have some creative thinking. Remember, as Phil McDermott, CEO of SAP, once said, most people today are so driven by the short term and the pressure of the day-to-day that they never take the time to put their feet up on the desk, look out the window, and dream. Don't let this be you. Take action today to reclaim your creativity and start dreaming. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope it inspires you to take some time away from the noise and just let your thoughts wander. This doesn't have to be structured. It doesn't have to be something that you achieve a certain outcome at the end of the time. It's just time to be quiet and let your brain go for it. So here's hoping you have some creative genius this day, every day. And I look forward to talking with you again in our next episode.